How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech. Today I am back with Abzan Super Friends. I built this deck and changed it a few times, and I'm really enjoying this. Like, this is basically like an Abzan control list that plays a whole bunch of different Planeswalkers and just trying to take over the game with Planeswalkers, really. Quite a slow deck. It does take time to get going. In that mid to late game, this deck can just run away with the game, and it can be very, very good. Let's get into the deck anyway. We have 3 Cut Down, which is good against, creature decks, keeps us alive. Same with Get Lost, deal with a bunch of stuff. It's good that it deals with Planeswalkers as well. Then we go for the throw. We've got lots of removal, right? We want to keep our Planeswalkers alive, keep ourselves alive. We have lots of removal. We've got 1 Pillage the Bog. I might put more copies of this in this deck, but we are playing 1. Tear Asunder is a nice, good removal. Then we've got 4 winning announcements. We churn out a bunch of tokens, we draw some cards, make blockers, pretty decent. Liliana the Veil, good disruption, make opponents sacrifice creatures. Then we've got 4 Wandering Emperors, just so powerful, right? Making a bunch of dudes, killing stuff. It just does it all. It's just so powerful. 3 Sheoldred. It's just really big threat, right? You got to answer Sheoldred, otherwise it's just going to run away with the game. And 1 copy of Kaya, Spirit's Justice. Really good, right? Makes a bunch of tokens, get some good card advantage with the Veil, interact with the graveyard, and on top of that you can start removing creatures, which is very, very good. Then we have 3 Sunfall, Board Sweeper, wipe the board. Yeah, we're making tokens, but who really cares? We want to keep our Planeswalkers alive. Then we've got 1 Back God. It's just a nice recurring threat. That's why it's in this deck, and being a big flying lifelinker, keeps coming back. Very good. Then we got 1 Ashiok. Again, makes a bunch of tokens, gives us card advantage. Then we got Ren and 7. Makes big tokens this time, which can be a problem for the opponent, and help us kill our land drops to get to the big, more expensive stuff. Then going into the big, more expensive stuff, we've got Eternal Wanderer. Really good at making tokens and really difficult to deal with, like to attack into. We've got Vraska. Removal, draws cards, proliferates all our Planeswalkers, kind of does it all. Then 1 Nissa, again, makes a bunch of big tokens, interacts with enchantments and artifacts. The ultimate isn't really relevant, but still just a big token maker. And then to finish off, we have Kaya. You resolve this on an empty board. It's very, very difficult for your opponent to deal with, and it just runs away with the game. It's just super powerful. Then in the lands, we've got a bunch of dual lands, of course, to be able to cast all of our spells. We've got a few creature lands as well with the Restless Cottage, and then we have a few of the channel lands. In the sideboard, we've got Duress for control and domain. We have Pick Your Poison against artifact enchantment decks, or big creatures that fly. Run, good against control decks. Really difficult for them to deal with. Unless they have Sunfall or Farewell, it's not looking very good for them. Then we've got Rest in Peace against graveyard decks. Pest Control against Convoke. Half the Peril against small creature decks and Convoke. And then 2 Cruelty of Gix against grindy mid-range matchups. Also very good against domain. If you do want to give the deck a try, the deck list will be in the description below. We can play in a best of 3 standard game. Get into it. Alright, playing first. Opening hand. Yeah, this seems fine. Bit slow. That's fine. Don't mind it being a bit slow. Maybe against control here. We want to fire off the wedding announcement, potentially. Got to be control, right? It has to be. We'll do Lily, because I prefer the wedding announcement to Lily. Yep, here we go. More lives. What I expect from control, expect nothing more and nothing less. Probably slam Sheoldred. Make him have another counter spell. I want to keep drawing land though. Keep drawing land is not great. This Pillage the Bog will be good though. Okay. They didn't have a counter spell, otherwise they would counter spell. Sheoldred. They might have removal though. They might have maybe a mark, which will, or get lost. Highbinder. Alright. Interesting choice. Eternal Wanderer. Pretty good. Alright, wedding announcement. We'll play the bog. Alright, just basically choose whatever you want and put it to your hand, pretty much. I think Kaya here is going to be pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad I got rid of a lot of this stuff. I'm glad I got rid of this triple cut down. I think Kaya's going to be pretty good. The Wandering Emperor's going to be pretty good as well. Okay. And lost one. It kind of like makes me want to play Wandering Emperor, I guess. But I don't really fear the Wandering Emperor now. I'll just keep swinging in. Damage. Sunfall. Bad. Right. Get in there. Wandering Emperor. Yep. Take the damage. Alright. Another tie binder? No. Okay. Now I could have played the Eternal Wanderer there, making it so they have to have a count spell, but maybe I should have grabbed the Wandering Emperor. Maybe I should have grabbed the Wandering Emperor. Well, keep slamming these massive threats and see if they can counter it. I'm still pressuring them though with the creatures in play. Still pressuring them. Yep. Damage. Sunfall. Right. They're tapped out. Interesting. But yeah, could play this for 5. Play 5. I'm gonna take down and get rid of this paper. Yeah. I think the Nissa stick around with 4 loyalties would be really handy. And, you know, just sit there and keep churning out tokens every turn, and they're going to be absolutely massive. I mean, they can attack, they can attack Nissa for 2. And they might want to hold a tie binder to counter her ability. Another winning enough. A lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential here. I just think making like gigantic creatures every turn with the Nissa is really good. Here's a tie binder. Okay. I can work on what plan does every turn. Oh. Another winning announcement down. They go on no more lies. Or a negate. 3 steps ahead. They're like, yeah. They really don't want me to resolve that. We got the mark token. Yep. They want to keep this tie binder alive. That's why I kept the Gopher Threat on top. Alright, when this is dead. Kind of annoying. Yeah, maybe I can, I don't know, untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They might have a counter spell. Here's what it is. They don't count it, okay.
For the entire multiverse.
Because if I play if I do 0 and I make a token, my opponent kills a token, then it dies. And if I just blink a tie binder, it doesn't make a difference. Yep. They get him for 3. Probably far off a Sunfall here. I know it's only for 1, but okay. I do have the Tear Asunder as well. Okay, we'll just make it go. And
show them the edge of your blade.
off. Yep. Alright. Yeah, this is not looking good for me.
learned
Stuff like
much
Sunfall
during
and stuff
our
is not very
travels.
good. Although at the moment it might be okay.
We must protect the
If
people.
only one creature can attack the Eternal Wanderer at a time. Yeah, that's true actually, it would live. I keep forgetting that only one creature can attack it at a time. You gotta get lost. Smart. Yep. They're literally riding on the back of this. This guy. Fill the land. Yep. Okay. And then we'll see what goes to the Eternal Wanderer. Okay. Yep. That goes with Eternal Wanderer, that goes for me. Alright. Get rid of that. There we go. Happy days. Now they've just got that. I've got a Vraska as well. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. So, could get the Vraska down here. And then a target creature becomes an artifact. Becomes a thing. Yes, do that. We're just gonna keep slamming down these haymakers. I assume my opponent doesn't have a counterspell in hand. Otherwise they would have fired one off ages ago. That's some of the other big haymakers. Yeah. Great. That's now a token. Let's make a token. A pass. Cool. So I've got two planeswalkers. One that's churning out 3/3 double strikers every turn. One that can make me draw cards and proliferate. Yep. Temporary lockdown. Okay. Question is, do they have a counterspell in hand? They've got 2 mana left.
I have got new moves.
Looking good for my opponent here. Oh, incredible. Okay.
Show them the edge of your
Draw a card.
blade.
Proliferate. You're 3 mana. 5 wonder. Back god. Alright. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna pass that. Yep, pass that. Might have had a 3 steps ahead. Wait, I don't want to throw something into. Yep. They're like, I need to make a guy.
Let your blade do the talking.
Alright, I'm not gonna do anything else. Gonna flash in Wandering Emperor. Use up some of their counter spells. Making 3/3 every turn. No more lies. I'll pay for it. No more lies again. Get lost. Okay. Blink this guy out. Deal with the Wandering Emperor. Do I care about the Wandering Emperor?
I bought us some time.
Nope. 10 for 3. Sick. Use their mana. 2 mana left. Pretty good. Now, do they have a No More Lies? They've already used 1, 2, 3 of them. Yep. Sorry. Oh, GG.
I'll see this through till the end.
GG's, opponent. GG's. Boom. Play land. Triple Planeswalkers. What are you going to do with triple Planeswalkers? Yeah, I have Memory Deluge as well. Well, I mean, you can get lost 2 of them. Okay, right, so game 1 is a tough one for me because I got a lot of dead cards. So, what am I bringing in? I'm bringing in Duresses, and then I'm bringing in 2 Thruns. Cruelty of Gixes, yeah, Cruelty of Gixes is fine. It allows me to search for any card, right? That's pretty good. We'll get rid of Cut Down. Cut Down's pretty bad. Get Lost is fine. Tear Asunder's fine. I don't feel like most of this is good. Sunfall, I'll probably cut. Ashiok's fine. Ren, I'll probably cut. But the rest of them is pretty solid, right? Just making dudes. Planeswalkers. Like, does my opponent have enough counter magic? The rest is fine, yeah. Go for the throat. We'll get Lost as well. I think I'll cut 1 Go for the throat. And I'll cut 1 more Sunfall. Right. Opening hand, no land. Oh, that was an easy mulligan. This one's better. A bit slower, but better. We're gonna get rid of the Eternal Wanderer. I'm actually gonna keep the Sunfall because I think we could be seeing things like the Seed Shot, the Shark and stuff. I think my opponent's probably go a little bit more creature heavy. That's my guess, anyway. Right. Let's go. Double Wandering Emperor is good. And in Nissa as well, as long as I keep hitting lands, we're good to go. Perfect. Just land go, land go, land go. Wow, they're playing an aggressive Tidebinder. If I kept the Sunfall in my hand, I kind of feel like they want to go on the aggressive plan. So, do you have the Duress though? Okay, well I think we're going to play this and I'm going to pass. Yeah. I might fire off a Wandering Emperor here. Oh, okay. So, next turn, I think I'm just going to go land, Duress. We're going to try and flash the Wandering Emperor because I've got 2. Having a flash threat is just so good, right? Oh. Let's pave the way for the Duress. They don't have a creature land, so that's good for me. Wow. Okay, so they could have countered. So they do have a counter spell. They do have a Wandering Emperor. Their hand's pretty stacked. I'm gonna get rid of the counter spell. And then I'm gonna go Wandering Emperor. Fix all this. Because they don't have
anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Anything else? So I still need a land though. I could play Nissa. But the hands probably dig in for yep. Yep. Cool. Get rid of that. Oh, get rid of one of those Wandering Emperors. Cruelty kicks was good there. Real good. And now I can search anything from my library. Right.
I've learned much during my travels. May your blade strike.
That's what I draw. Another Wandering Emperor. Wow, this is looking pretty good for me. So here, run could be really good. Like, run could be insane here. Yeah, let's go through my boy Thrun. Yeah, Thrun could be crazy good here. I am on 11. Make a guy. I mean, the back end of this is like put target creature card from the graveyard. There's nothing. Cool. It's like, what are you gonna do with my Thrun? You have to have Sunfall. Can't really do anything else. And he's pretty good. He is a tough one to deal with. Swinging as a 6/6. It was just far off to lose, right? As I say, you might as well just far off the moment to lose. You can set things up for next turn. Fortunately for my opponent, this Wandering Emperor is going to get absolutely killed.
Let your blade do the talking.
Need a land. Really do need a land. I can deal with the Wandering Emperor. Play Nissa. Pick up. And go from there. Alright, they just conceded. Maybe they just couldn't deal with the front. I mean, apart from Sunfall, they don't have anything else. Alright, managed to take down Blue Eye Control, one of the best decks in the format. They just didn't know what to do. Game 1, it was just Planeswalker after Planeswalker after Planeswalker, and they're just like, oh my lord, I've got all this creature removal, I can't deal with all these Planeswalkers. And that was that. Game 2, I kind of get the feeling that they were going to go on an aggressive plan, and they tried to do that with the Tiebinder. And they had the Wandering Emperors as well. It was really awkward for my opponent. You know, I did have really good answers in the form of the Cruelty against the Interactive Hand. I was able to have the Wandering Emperors to make them use their counter magic and try and keep stuff up. I had the Duress as well, which is pretty good. And then, in the end, just ran away with the game, right? Just ran away with Thrun. Thrun was a big boy. He came down. Unless they have Sunfall farewell, it's really difficult for them to deal with him. He can just keep beating the daylights out of them. And you probably find they might have boarded out some of their board sweepers just because my deck just plays Planeswalkers. So, yeah, it's quite good. So, it did do very well. So, if you do want to give it a try, this will be in the description below. If you made this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button, make sure to subscribe for more Magic content. That's it from me, guys, in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.